Welcome to Cooking at Home with Create Hospitality. I'm Lauren, and tonight we're going to be doing Garlic Ramen Stir Fry. This is a great dish for a small group at home or to make for a dinner party for more people. It's super cost effective and very easy, and it's a great way to impress them with something very simple. So I'm going to take you through the ingredients, but first, before I do that, if you guys are just joining me just to hang out and watch and you're not cooking with me, let's grab a glass of wine and get started. So go ahead and pour yourself a nice glass of wine, beer, cocktail, whatever you're in the mood for. I want to say cheers and thank you for joining me. So let's get started. Okay, first, before I take you through all the ingredients, I want to make sure that you have a boiling pot of water on the stove ready to go and a large pan that you're going to be sauteing the ramen and the veggies in. Okay, so you can set that aside and get that going. All right, now let me take you through the ingredients. So we're gonna start here with a little bit of, we have chili oil here for heat, a little bit of sambal paste to add a little bit of depth and also heat to the flavor. We have a little bit of sesame seeds, sesame oil, ginger, soy sauce, and a little bit of coconut oil here. You can use any kind of oil you have at home, and that'll be to help to saute the vegetables in the pan. Now let's talk a little bit about ramen. Oh, do we have a question here? Okay, if you guys have a question, the best thing to do is actually click this little button on the screen here that's looks like a question mark. It'll pop up really big for me on the screen. So if you want to go ahead and do that, that would be great anytime throughout the episode. So let's get through the rest of the ingredients. So we have ramen here. You can literally use this is like a soft ramen that goes in the refrigerator, but you can use a ramen package like you used to eat in college. A hard ramen, a soft ramen. This is like a yakisoba ramen. You can use any type of ramen that you want to use. Again, it doesn't matter if it's hard or soft. Then we have a little bit of shredded cabbage here. We have green onions, and my vegetable that I chose to use today was shishito peppers. So that'll add a little heat to the dish. All right, and a little bit of garlic.
Sonia asked, can we use a wok?
Yeah, absolutely. You can definitely use a wok. I don't actually have a wok at home. I think I used to. I don't know what happened to it, so I'm just using a big saute pan. All right, let's get started here. I want to get the garlic prepared first. So we have some garlic cloves here. I've taken most of them out of the skin, but I'm going to show you a great way to take it out of the skin. This is a cool little rubber contraption here, and you actually can just stick the garlic into this thing and press and roll, and you should be able to much easily get off the skin. It's a good little trick. Okay, let's try one more. Pop that out, and then all the skin should come off. Okay, great. Grab my trash bowl today. So now we're going to chop the garlic, again using our garlic chopper. We've talked about this a few times in the last few episodes. So we're just going to place the garlic into here. The Joie garlic chopper. So I see the question, where did you get the rubber thing? On Amazon. Again, this is another Christmas gift. Somehow our moms or aunties always give us the weirdest gifts you can find, maybe at Bed Bath & Beyond or online, but it's literally just a rubber tube, and it's really great to get the skin off the garlic. So definitely look for that. So here we go with the garlic chopper again. That's a big plug in there. It's going to take a minute.
Uncle Jim in the house.
Hey, Uncle Jimmy. All right. So get going with this garlic here.
Tracy in the house.
Hey guys. And again, I love this because then your hands don't get stinky and dirty. You don't have to deal with it. You know, garlic under your nails doesn't come out for days. So this is a great way to avoid that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come over to our pan here and start putting in our coconut oil to get this started. So let's come up to a medium heat here, and we're going to add just about like a tablespoon of coconut oil. Okay. And while that's getting going, I'm also going to continue cutting my green onions while we're waiting for this to come to heat. So, cutting the end off the green onions, okay, and then making slices. So you're rolling with your knife here to make thin, nice little slices. You don't want to make it too chunky because you want to have it be a nice texture. So rolling with the knife to make nice thin strips. And you can cut all the way up into the green until it starts to get kind of thick. You'll feel a point where it feels kind of like woody, and you can stop. All right, that's about good there. And I'm just gonna add this to my other green onions. Okay, great. So we're gonna come back over to the pan. We're gonna start with a little bit of garlic here in the pan. You should hear a little bit of a simmer from the pan. So we'll let that get heated. Make sure to watch the garlic really carefully. It tends to burn. So we just have to watch this and make sure that it doesn't burn. So let's just give that a few minutes here. You can already smell the garlic right away in the coconut oil. It's great. The coconut oil is a great oil to use. It can really hold high heat temperatures, so it's really, really great to cook with. And obviously, I've been using a lot of olive oil, but that doesn't make sense for this Asian dish. So, I'm actually going to add in my shishito peppers now, and because I want to get them really caramelized and in the dish. So I'm just going to watch this. Turn the heat up a little bit on this as well.
Sonia asks, is coconut oil healthier?
I think so. I think it's a healthier olive. I mean, more than peanut oil or canola oil, it's definitely a healthier oil to use. So shishito peppers are kind of unpredictable. That's why they're kind of a fun thing to cook with. Sometimes they're mild and sometimes they're super hot. It really depends on which one you get. I don't know if you've eaten at a restaurant recently and tried them, but sometimes you get a hot one and sometimes you get a mild one. So we're going to take a chance here, and I slice them really thin and I'm just going to add them to the dish like this. Okay? We can now add a little bit of ginger to this as well. Another one of the really aromatic parts of this dish. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of ginger to this. Here, this is hot. And while this is cooking down, I'm going to start to make the sauce that I'm going to pour over everything. So in a bowl here, I'm going to start with my base, which is actually my soy sauce. So this is 2 tablespoons of soy sauce going into the bowl. We're going to use a little bit of this chili oil. And I want to get the chili seeds as well as the oil into this. So a little bit of the oil and then some of these seeds as well for texture. Okay. A teaspoon of the sambal chili paste, sesame oil, probably like 2 teaspoons of this, and I'm going to actually add a little bit of sesame seeds. Okay, so we're just going to give this a stir.
We have a question. Is it sweet chili oil?
It's not sweet chili oil. It's just chili oil. All right, let's look at this pan. The garlic and the ginger and the shishito are starting to have a little bit of color to them. So now is when I'm going to add the cabbage. Trying to get a little bit of color on this, and the cabbage is going to add some crunch and texture to the dish. And I'm going to add half of this sauce right now. So just a little, probably a little bit less than half. Okay? So the liquid is going to help reduce down the cabbage and get it cooked down in the pan. Okay, so while this is cooking, I'm going to talk a little bit about the shishito peppers. I got some extra shishito peppers, and I actually used the air fryer again. Again, I've talked about this almost every day this week. So you can put any vegetable in them. So I took a little bit of shishito peppers and the same ingredients, a little bit of the sesame oil, a little bit of garlic, and a little bit of soy. I tossed that in a bowl, and I put it in the air fryer for 390 for 10 minutes. And this is what I came out with. So this is going to be on my side vegetable that I'm going to use today. It came out super golden brown, really delicious and charred and caramelized. So how I would finish this would be, I would just take a little bit of lemon, hit this with a little bit of lemon and a little bit of toasted sesame seeds and a small drizzle of sesame oil just for flavor. So this is a really great side dish for this, something different. And again, I don't know if we're gonna get a spicy one or mild one today. So hope you enjoyed this. And again, with any vegetable that's similar to this, you can do it in the air fryer, whether it's bok choy, whether it's asparagus. 390 for 10 minutes, and you're gonna get that nice char. Oh, I got sesame on you. Okay, nice char on the shishito peppers or any vegetable that you're using. All right, great. Let's come back over to the cabbage. We're looking good here. It's getting wilted down, really nice color, that deep, dark caramelized color on this. So now is the time that we can put the ramen in. So into the boiling water, we're gonna put our ramen. Okay, great. Make sure that it's put down in here evenly. And this is only gonna take about 2 minutes. That's what I love, that's super fast. I'm now gonna add the green onions to the cabbage mix. I'm gonna put some in now and more in when the ramen goes in. Again, I don't wanna cook these down too much because they are so pungent, they have such great flavor. So add a little bit of the green onion now. So what's important with not only this dish, but any other pasta dish, is that you want to make sure that your base is already really seasoned and ready to go. So when you have to add your noodles or anything else that's going to go into the pan, it's already seasoned. So then I said we have this reserved oil. We're going to add just a little bit more of the sauce afterwards, but we got to make sure that this is super seasoned and ready to go. All right, you want to get a nice tight shot of this. Alright, almost good to go here. Let's check our noodles. Almost ready, probably another minute. I'm going to look at some of your comments here. Ooh, shiitake mushrooms. I actually had a pack of mushrooms. They're literally sitting on the counter over there, but I didn't want to keep adding ingredients that I didn't mention in our post. But yes, I would love, shiitake mushrooms would be really good in here if they were sliced. Or if you want to put shiitake mushrooms in your air fryer, I would probably bring them down to 380, but again for 10 minutes, and that would be delicious with a dish like this. So that's definitely a good addition. Let's see. Yeah, mushrooms next time. More mushrooms. Everybody loves mushrooms. I'm actually gonna have a sip of wine. I don't know if you guys are enjoying, but it all just needs one more minute. So everybody's been talking to me about the air fryer. So we definitely want to keep giving you tips and tricks about the air fryer. Maybe we'll do a whole episode just on the air fryer. Okay, so someone asked about fresh or dried shiitake mushrooms. Fresh, definitely fresh. I mean, I can find them dried and then having to rehydrate them, but if you can find fresh, absolutely use fresh. Okay, brand of air fryer. This air fryer is It's called the Go Wise air fryer. It's a really big air fryer. I think it's like the biggest one that they have, and it's great because you can really, if you wanted to put a lot of protein or vegetables inside, and it can really hold a lot of quantity. I don't think it's a good use of space to have something so small. All right, I think we're just about ready here, guys. This is cooked down really nicely, and I think the ramen is ready to go. So I'm going to move this pan a little bit closer. Put a pasta holder in here to make our life easier. And we're just going to drop the ramen into the pan here. So in order to get the sauce going, I'm actually going to use a little bit of pasta water. Probably like 2 tablespoons of pasta water here. And then we're going to move this around in the pan and add the rest of our sauce.
Why pasta water?
Because the starch that's in the water actually helps bind the sauce to the pasta. So it really helps bring everything together in the pan.
Is it a non-stick pan?
It's a non-stick pan. This is a copper pan. I love these pans. You actually I got a set on Amazon, and they were a really good price. I'm gonna toss this up a little bit. They're a really good price, and I got pots and I got pans. I got a whole set, and I've been using them for over 2 years, and they're still in great condition. Just gotta wash them every day, and they've been really fantastic. Okay, the last thing is let's add some more fresh green onions in here. We're gonna add a little bit more sesame seeds. And I'm gonna add a touch more chili oil as well, just the oil part. I like it spicy. How about you? Okay, can you show what ramen noodle brand you bought? Yes, so I think I got this at Ralph's. This is it was actually next to the tofu section, so it was a soft ramen noodle. It wasn't hard. So this is one kind that you can use. And then actually when I was at the Japanese market earlier in the week, I picked these up as well. And again, this comes in a multi-pack, and they're both perfectly. This is also soft, but you can use the hard ones as well. They're all going to work great. So let's just finish plating this. All the flavors have come together. Give it one last toss. Okay, and now we're going to plate the dish. We're almost done here. Let's turn this off. Now I'm going to use a spoon to get all this good cabbage and shishito peppers and all this deliciousness right on top. Ooh, it's spicy. I can smell it from here. Yeah. So I'm going to finish this again. More scallions. This is a little bit of a garnish. Okay, and a little bit more toasted sesame seeds. And that's it, you guys. This is a garlic ramen stir fry made in about, let's see, it's been, how long has it been?
19 minutes.
19 minutes. So hope you guys enjoy. And I'm gonna go ahead and eat this with my shishito peppers, and we're gonna get out of here. If you wanna put a little bit of salmon or protein on top, you can do that as well, or you can just keep this a vegan side dish. Hope you guys enjoy.